We are talking about how the media is stirring you into chaos. They are force feeding you chaos.
You'd think the media would want to boost up confidence, but when they lead across the board, we're seeing these headlines that say 66% effective. That's not going to boost public confidence in something when most people, as we know,
are not
see the headline and move on and be like, well, I'm not taking that one.
Right. So now you're going to have a bunch of people who are going to go in and go, which one is this? They're going to say Johnson. No, I'll wait. You're creating chaos because you're misleading the American people with the way that you present information.
Most of the ones you mentioned are very straightforward headlines of COVID-19 vaccine was 66% effective. That's Wall Street Journal. I saw New York Times' headline, and I got a little bit of hope, like maybe the New York Times has seen the light and aren't going to be just fear-mongering here. But it says this: Johnson & Johnson's vaccine offers strong protection. Okay, that's better than only saying 66%, but fuels concern about variants. Okay, so they're already putting a little bit more fear in here. We've all heard about this variant that was discovered in South Africa that is starting to pop up in different places.
Yeah, you've heard the UK, you've heard all these other...
A little more aggressive. Yeah. But then 6 paragraphs into that article, it reads this: the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was 85% effective in preventing severe disease regardless of what variant.
Regardless if you're pro-vax, anti-vax, it doesn't matter. What I am is pro-truth. And as a truth seeker, as someone who wants you to be able to read a headline and know that it's real, especially if it's coming from legit sources like the Washington Post, we'll put legit in quotes, Washington Post, Politico, CNBC, Wall Street Journal, New York Times. Most people see those as legitimate sources. And I want people to see these headlines for what they are.
There's a lot of differences that could have been highlighted right up front that more people would be interested in than using the lower than genuine statistic that they should have pulled out there. They buried the lead.
We have to see hope, and we have to see the truth. And that also happened, obviously, with the impeachment trial that's about to happen. It's all a ruse. It's all a charade, because we know at the end of the day, you like that, Will?
I like the way you said charade.
At the end of the day, we know the result. And if you already know the results, then why report on the fantasy?
The media loves this. They are fixated on it. The fact that they are going to continue to run nearly constant coverage of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Even now, that's what makes no sense why the Biden administration isn't like, cut it out.
Yeah.
Look at us. Look at us.
I also wouldn't be surprised, Jim. And look, we saw this summer when COVID was the number one story. Then the marches were the number one story, and COVID went away for a while. And then it came back. Don't be surprised that if a bigger story breaks, that the impeachment trial could disappear. I don't think it will. And look, Lord, I pray it doesn't, because honestly, the impeachment trial is pretty much as boring as you get, because you're going to have a already known verdict of a trial. Real fun to watch. This is not, the 90s. This is not OJ. This is not everyone going around going, what's going to happen?
It'll just be Democrat House managers and then Senate Democrats airing out whatever they want to say on television from the Senate floor, trying to get more TV time for who knows how long. The other one was 3 weeks, I believe. I don't think this one will be as long. No. Hopefully we're not put through that for 3 weeks.
But I love a call for unity that's real and that feels legitimate. Absolutely. I'd be up there leading the charge with you, because I think that is something the country and the world desperately needs. But unfortunately, when you have situations like this where the media creates chaos in your life, it's not to create unity. It's to create nerves, to be scared, and to create division amongst you and your friends and family. And we can't let that be the case.